So we went to Player's Choice and we got some stuff maybe figured out. Roland obviously has worked at the game store for quite some time, and when I told him that it was working on the CRT and not on the LCD, one of the things that he even noticed with his own setup was that because there's so many things that that thing has to plug into, because the transformers are huge, if it's drawing like too much power, like if there's a bunch of other stuff hooked up into the surge protector, it can make the system really wonky. And I think that may actually be right, because on our CRT there's like nothing else hooked up, and on the LCD there's a ton of stuff hooked up. So he said just in case, he gave us some other power adapters that may fix the problem, just in case ours are screwed up. And he also gave us another 32X, so we can test that too. So we have a bunch of stuff to test, and then, you know, once we find the stuff that works, we can bring the other stuff back. We also got a 32X game that he said he's never seen before, where you play as a hummingbird, which is really cool. He had it loaded up and I was watching it. It looks really neat. We'll probably do a first 20 on that because it was cool. We also
parked next to opposite car.
Yeah, our Escape is like gold with a black stripe, and yeah, and theirs is black with a gold stripe. So it's kind of like the opposite car. Now we're gonna go over to Walmart and take care of a few things, and Publix take care of a few things, and then we got to go home and record some Chulip, and we need to start getting through the rest of the mail as fast as we can, because we have to get all of the remaining packages opened for people who have sent N64 games
before Saturday.
Yeah, because we have to finish the N64 collection. We went through everything they had in here and told them to hold them for us, because if you guys sent them, obviously we don't want to come back and get duplicates. But they're holding anything just in case we don't receive them in mail. And also Roland is going up to Fayetteville to the other shop and can possibly get some games that we're missing there. So come hell or high water, we should have a finished N64 collection by Saturday, which is good because that's when we need it by. So it's going to be a busy week. This entire week is going to be all about that extra live stream.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right, let's continue with our day, I suppose. So we've got the Sega home, but I haven't actually had a chance to try it yet, just because it takes a long time to set up, and we've had other stuff we need to be working on. Also, this room is a mess. It's been worse, though, so I guess I should be thankful for that. We just finished recording some Chulip, and man, I gotta say, I have not been that frustrated / frightened of something in a long time. I'm gonna quickly explain. I know some of you aren't watching Chulip, and I understand, so I'll explain briefly what happened. There's a part in Chulip where you have to become the president of this company. You also have to kiss some people in the company that are like living underground, and they only come out of their holes at night. But you can't be in the company at night. So you basically have to hide in the company until they like go home for the day. But there's 4 different areas, and it randomly changes every time you go into the company which area you can hide in. And you find out by talking to the employees in the area, and randomly one of the 4 areas, one of the employees will say, the security guard's really lazy. That's how you know you won't get caught. So then you go and you hide, nighttime comes, the security guard checks the area, then he leaves. And you don't get caught, you can come out, you can kiss everyone. Well, when we did it, what we probably should have done was just kiss everyone and then go become president. But instead we were like, well, we can come back and do this later, so we'll become president now. The problem is, when we became president, afterwards, no one was saying their normal stuff to us. Everyone was like, Mr. President, hi, Mr. President, hi, Mr. President, hi. And we're like, oh my God, maybe it's not possible now to find out which security guard it is. And we went online, and there were people complaining about this. They were like, you know, I became president, and now no one will tell me which security guard is the lazy one. And we're like, holy crap, we actually screwed ourselves. We can't beat the game now. We're going to have to restart the game. And we tried all kinds of different stuff, I don't know how many times, and we had pretty much admitted to ourselves that we would have to restart the game. And we were extremely frustrated. And then I was like, you know what? Even though everyone on the internet has said that they can't do it, let's just talk to everyone just to be sure. Because everyone says this, once you become president, everyone says the exact same thing to you. They're like, oh, Mr. President, hi. Good to see you. Am I doing well? So I decided to talk to everyone just in case. And there's a lot of people in there. But I did, and sure enough, one of them said, by the way, the security guard is lazy, and we just both had such a sigh of relief because we thought we would have to restart the entire game, and fortunately we don't. It also would have come at a very bad time because we have so much other stuff to do. It's already 8:30, so it's getting late. We still need to work on some mail tonight because we're trying to open up, if we can, the rest of the mail before like Tuesday, because we want to see if anyone has sent N64 games that we have that collection. I think I mentioned that earlier as well. So Mao is working on some dinner, and it's French toast, because we have a lot of bread to get rid of, so we're having some French toast. I'm excited about that. It looks delicious.
Nice big bread from the local place. I'm making like a complete mess over here.
From Denuncios. I think I'm saying that right. Anyway, today is the end of the month. I mean, the beginning of the month. That's what I meant to say. The beginning. Today is November 1st, and at the end of the first vlog of every month, we say a huge thank you to our patrons. Patrons, thank you. All of the producers who are supporting us over at patreon.com, their names are scrolling up on the right side of the screen now. Thank you guys so much. It's been a wild adventure just in the last few months. I mean, we've had all of this stuff going on with the summer, and then we come back, and I've been behind on vlogs, and I've been trying to catch up on that, and then we recently I had to go to Emil's for a week, and there's so much going on. And being behind on vlogs actually has been a little problematic for the reason that there are less views, and as a result there has been less money, as you may expect that to work. So we really appreciate our patrons, and we really appreciate you guys, so thank you so much. If you're watching right now and you'd like to learn more, you can do so. There should be like a card appearing at some point up here, or you can go down in the description and click the Patreon link. You can learn more about Patreon, how you can support us, and the perks that come along with that. And that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. It's going to be an interesting week. There's going to be a lot of talk on the vlogs this week about the N64 and the event, and doing some test streams, because I'd really like to do the stream on YouTube and not Twitch. But we have to do some tests to make sure that that's going to be reasonable, because Twitch is well established, and there are some problems on YouTube that aren't on Twitch. So if we can overcome those problems and we can make it good, then we'll do it on YouTube. But for now, I guess we'll see. And no matter which one we do it on, I'll be sure to actually record it this time. So if any snail fantasies happen again, I'll be ready. Let's be back tomorrow, shall we? Can I eat them?
You can have them.
That was good, but I don't know if I taste any apple in it. Am I supposed to taste apples?
Yeah, it has apple butter. And apple cinnamon, or cider.
It's faint. I want to get Grave Titan in for one. I'm going to get 2 zombies when he goes in, which is going to be very helpful. He's also Death Touch, which is not bad either.